Let's get this correct. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Anybody here? See, we get a few people in here. Let's switch over to an eval. Let's go to an eval. I'm going to go over to Bulenox here. We're going to switch over to an eval. And we'll do a little messing around. Why not? Why not? You always got to love a little messing around on an eval. Market just opened up. Definitely not going to be on any of those accounts. Let's see what account we can kind of mess around on. There should be one in here. There we go. 23. 23 it is. Lucky number 23. Anybody in here? Anybody in here? Let's put on my headset. Just kind of an impromptu live here. I got to get the audio set up here. We don't have it on the right one. Now let's double check the audio. What up, OD? Turn this puppy up a little bit so I can hear you guys. Visible, what's up? J Money in the house. We're right here at the VWAP. The VWAP. It's looking to, we may mess around here on a little bit of an eval here for a little bit. See what we get. What do we do today? Kind of above the initial balance low there, looks like, from today. Interesting. What kind of a range did we have? How'd you guys do today? Anybody make any money today? 156 point range. Kind of tight. Kind of tight there. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a that fib tool is not quite correct. It's only got one level, and we don't even need that level. We just need the midway and then that one. That's it. That's all we need. All right, now let's pull another one. Perfect. So we're kind of at that halfway point. 717 maybe makes sense here. I don't know. If we pop the VWAP here, we might take a little long. We'll see. Kind of got equal highs up here-ish. 721s. Something like that. Are we still? Let's see. Market's not really moving. It's not really moving much here. So I'm thinking about just jumping in long now. I kind of like a push up here into the 720 area here. Thinking I'll take a long. I think stop just below the that previous initial balance low there. We'll take one. We'll sell one at like 710. And we'd sell the second one up there, 721. Stop just going to kind of be eval only here, guys. Stop kind of somewhere around the like 87 mark. Kind of would make sense. You know, something like that. Risking 10 here for a little push up. Kind of buying below the VWAP, which, you know, hey, not my greatest plan probably, but seems reasonable. So just got back from the Busch Gardens there a few minutes ago. An exciting day at the park there. Didn't really take any trades today much. I did take one pre-market trade. It was a loser. We lost $135. OD, yeah, I didn't really ride any coasters. My back was kind of hurting, but everybody else did. I took care of the youngster. I took care of the little one while they rode the coasters. So, but fun time. We stayed, we got there at 10. We left at like 5. So a couple of the water rides were closed. So they were closed, which was, I would have probably gotten on the water rides, but couldn't do it if they're closed. Not much you can do there. They actually had quite a bit of stuff that was closed down that was a little odd. A little odd there. That the rides would kind of be closed in the middle of the summer. Yeah, I mean, not that big a deal, right? Not that big a deal. We really didn't look at the higher time frame here before we entered this trade. Which, the only thing I'm really looking at here is the ES is 2 points off of the VWAP. So, at the very least, I think we get a push maybe into the, 04, 05 area. Maybe the 10s. But if we don't get it, we just don't get it, right? Not that big a deal. It's just an eval here. We will be streaming tomorrow. So, yeah. Let's see here. We kind of ended the day. We just kind of chopped into the close, huh? Chopped into the close. 16 points since we opened there. It's kind of a mild open. I guess the most logical spot for a stop would be down here below this consolidation area, but, we'll see what price does here. Kind of rejecting the VWAP there. Maybe short was the smarter play there. Just based on the fib, I thought we'd move up a little higher. That's all you can really do when the market's, when you're trading kind of at night like this. Put your stop kind of, an area that makes sense. 15 handles. We'll see. We'll see if we get a push up. If we don't, we don't. Not a big deal, but we'll mess around, see what happens. That's all we can do. We'll be live tomorrow for in a couple hours, but did want to let you guys know, remind you that the Bulenox sale does end tonight, the 90% off. I don't think they've extended it, did they? Let me look. I didn't check it to see if it was extended. Is the Bulenox sale still? I think it ends tonight. Yeah, they got it July 9th, so it should end tonight, and then we'll see what it goes back to. I don't really see there's not really anything here that tells us what the sale will be after tonight, so I'm not real sure on that. Kind of bouncing off that initial balance low from earlier today at 693. Do I have that? I don't have that marked out on the ES, do I? Let's put that on there, because that's always interesting to know on the ES. Actually, I don't think it'll show me the previous day. I don't think it'll show me. So Probably not. Price doesn't really move in the evening, huh? This Asia. You don't really get too much movement. Doesn't appear. Just kind of stagnant. I mean, I'm trying to look at today's action to kind of see what I missed. I mean, looks like we opened up a little push up, here, created that swing high, and then we just kind of grinded lower, right? But not really a huge sell-off by any stretch there. Not even really a huge move. And then towards the end of the day, we just kind of grinded back to the upside there a bit. Back to the upside there. That's all we did. Looks like I may have bought the top. You never know, right? You never know. You never know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it just ain't right. I got home. We just got back from Busch Gardens. I decided to jump on here. I was looking at the day and seeing what was happening, and I was like, seeing what I missed. It's actually the first day in the market that I've missed in quite a while. So it starts at 8 p.m. visible. All right, gotcha. Yeah, see, I didn't even know that because I don't trade this time of day, right? What time is it? 7. It's not even 7 yet. So we still have another hour. Not even 7. The Chinese markets start to open at 9. I would imagine I could trade the same strategy that I normally use during those markets, but I don't know. If we wake up tonight, maybe we'll give London a little run tonight. We're gonna have a chill day tomorrow here at the house, so maybe we will give the London a little run there. I don't know. See what we can do. Got a couple of evals we can kind of mess around with. So I might could do that. So far getting a decent reaction off this initial balance low from earlier. I mean, it ain't going anywhere, but it's using it as a little bit of support. So see if we want to continue higher. This was still a green day, though, right? Didn't we? Let me see where we opened. I think the market still finished green, right? Well, yeah, it did. Obviously, because we closed. Closing price was 674. And then today we closed, yeah, for sure higher than that. 686, not much, only up 12 points, but still green, I guess, huh? Yeah, looking like I might push below here. We'll see. It's kind of... Yeah. We might get taken out here. We always pick the wrong direction on these slow markets. That's why we don't usually trade these. That's why we don't normally trade those. Because we just pick the wrong direction and we're not patient enough to let it play out. But yeah, I did just kind of want to jump on here and make a little video where I don't have to really post anything. Just let you guys know that the Bulenox sale does end tonight at midnight. I will be live tomorrow, 9:15, just like normal. Apex 80% off. You guys know about the other sales. So when actually does the Apex sale end? I think it ends sometime this week. Be curious to see what they do beyond this week. Oh, no, that ends today. So the Apex 80% off sale actually ends today at midnight as well. 80% off one-day pass, the $40 accounts and all that ends today as well. I didn't even know that. So interesting to know. Interesting to know. Did not realize that. So that ends today as well. Maybe Apex will bless us with a 90% off sale as well. I don't know. You never know. You never know. I'm going to pick up a couple of those My Funded Futures accounts. I'm going to go ahead and get those, and I'll start trading those probably fresh next week because I want to get a couple of those passed. And then, we do have the My Funded Futures account. For those of you who didn't, we'll show you guys one. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can't see that, can you? Yeah, you can't see that. Normally I do a screen share. Here, let me fix that to where you can see it right quick. Let me just fix that. All right, let's see here. Normally we just do a display capture. Let's do that. And that one will work. All right. And then we'll turn this one off. Okay, I got to move that below the camera. All right. Now you guys should be able to see this. All right, there we go. What in the world? It's not what I wanted. I mean, how did I pull the wrong thing? I don't know where that came from. All right. What up, Trade for Science? Yeah, we're just messing around here a little bit on an eval. All right, copy trading. Anyways, so I want to show you guys on the My Funded Futures account. So we're at 51,854 on this one. So we're only $250 below the threshold. And then does anyone know, because I believe in order to have a payout, this is a funded account, in order to get a payout from this one, don't I have to get to 3,100 in profit so that I can take out 1,000? Anybody know? Because I believe that's correct. I'm not 100% sure on those. This is the old 50K account, not one of the new 50K starters. So, yeah, I think that's the way it is, Trading for Science. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought maybe somebody would know. So I think that if you want to, you could take out 60% below the threshold if you wanted to, right? And it would kill the account. But if you get over the threshold, then you got to get $1,000 over, from what I understand. So, still no approval from Apex on my payout, guys. This account here, still no approval. Still pending from the 1st of the month, and today is what, the 9th. So still pending from the 1st. Kind of give you guys a little update. I mean, if you watched yesterday, you saw. So we're at 2,800 in profit on this 250K, 2,900 on this one, 26. A small disparity between them, 27 and 25. And obviously we got to get these to $6,600. So we still need somewhere between like 38 and 4,000. Yeah, that's the starter account, Trading for Science. I'm going to pick up a couple of more, but that's the original one. It's not the one that they just changed. So I'm not as up on how it worked, how it works. We're $900 away from passing this Take Profit Trader account. So I'd like to get, a couple of these passed in the next week or two. I mean, I know that new starter account that you got to have 5 $100 days to get to pay out. And then whatever you leave in the account at your first payout is your drawdown. But on those old ones, I've never had one. This is the first one I've had one of those that's not been a static account. So $692.50, you've been long. Let's go. I'm thinking we push up too. I mean, we got equal highs up there at 721. That's kind of what I was thinking. And I pulled a fib, and 717 is OTE. So if we zoom out, we have equal highs here. 717 is OTE. I'm not quite sure where equilibrium is. But I was just thinking that, you know, a push into the 720 kind of made sense there. But with the market moving so slow, you know me, I don't typically have the patience. Now, this is just on an eval, so no worries there. I just put my stop below all that consolidation there that we had at the end of the day after 4. So, and, you know, obviously we're trading into the VWAP here, which is interesting. I don't know, like in the slow markets, do we get the same reaction off the VWAP as we do with, you know, with New York? Trading for Science, not today, but I didn't really trade today. Yesterday, my copy trader was acting funky. So it didn't take, that's the reason why you see the disparity between on the 250Ks. I made 275 on 2 accounts, and then 3 accounts were basically at 0. It didn't take trades on them, and I don't know why. And then I had a couple of other accounts that I was in the red on, and I took trades and I scaled. I took one off kind of like I'm doing here at like halfway, and I took another one off further up, and it seemed to clear me out of the entire position on some of the accounts and not others. So you set it and forget it, like the old infomercial, 709 target, Trev. Well, I sure hope you get that, because I got my first one at 710. I could probably do 709, though. If yours is 709, I probably could do that, too. Because 710 was just a, you know, blue out of the middle of the sky. Just plucked it out of the sky. So, yeah, I've not had any issues at all, really, to be honest. Alexander, if we push through the 740, 750 area, then probably that would make sense. So, if we push through there, then that would kind of make sense. I don't know. I mean, like, was the little pullback we had earlier, was that like enough, you know, of a pullback to consider that a pullback at all, right? Is that enough to consider a pullback at all? I don't really know. But that 709, 710 area, I think, gets tagged before the ES makes it to the VWAP, only being for 1 point off. Trading for Science, someone said Asia starts at 8 Eastern. That's what Visible said. I'm not quite sure what you consider this. I don't really know. And then at 9, once the Chinese markets start to open, is what Visible said, we start getting more movement. So if we can squeeze through the 709 there, I'll move the stop to break even, and then we'll see if we can get a run through the 720. And I won't move it to break even until we get a run, until we hit that first target there. Everybody's outside in the pool. I'm just chilling here. Wanted to just jump on here. I felt like, you know, I don't know. It's weird when you stream every day, right? When you stream every day and then you miss a session. Like, this is the first trading day that I've not been a part of in probably a year, something like that. So I did take a trade pre-market. I did take a loss, $125-ish on 4 of my funded accounts, but they were on the express funded, 2 express fundeds and the Bulenox fundeds. So I took kind of I don't know. I jumped on this morning and I saw some equal lows and I was like, oh, it's going to go for those. And I took the short, pushed up to the VWAP and popped it by just a little bit, and I took it off for the loss. And, of course, after I took it off, it ran right through those equal lows. As it does. As price tends to do. It humbles you. Yes, we will take you out for the small loss, and then we will run right to where you wanted us to go. That's what it does. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to jump on here and just remind you guys about the sales, you know, the Apex and the Bulenox and all that good stuff. I don't know what to expect from Apex. I have no idea. What do you guys think? Are we going to get a 70%, 71%, or are we going to get a 90%? Feels more likely to be a 70%-ish type of sell. Bulenox, I think we might go back to 83, something like that. I don't really know. Because the 83% coupon code expires tonight as well. So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, they could extend the same. That's always an option. So it's 11 a.m. New Zealand, 7 a.m. in Shanghai. So this is the New Zealand Australian pre-Asia market. I got you. I got you. ES pushing here, 34.50s. Nasdaq. I mean, ES is still below the VWAP. The VWAP's up there at 35.50. So we'll see if what this thing wants to do here. See if it wants to push or not. We shall see. Anybody actually trade this time? I know Trev said he's in it, but anybody actually take trades during this time of day? What up, Gabor? What up? Gabor, I know you should be asleep right now. It's like midnight over there. Dun, dun, dun. What are you saying, Trading for Science? You're nosy. What are you asked something? I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm in. Oh, yeah, Gabor, you're in Florida. I forgot, man. I keep thinking you're in Hungary for some reason. I don't know why I keep thinking that. I don't know why I keep thinking that. I do, though. All right, interesting enough, if this makes the new high here, if we breach this swing, then I'm going to probably move my stop up. So let's see if we can get back above that high there. I would like to see some sort of expansion above that. You're American. No, I'm not watching the soccer. There's a Catfish. The show Catfish is playing in the living room. You speak 5 languages? Let's go. Let's go, Gabor. It's all because of Tom. I blame Tom. I blame Tom for everything. It's Tom's fault. All Tom's fault. All right, so I do think I'm going to move my stop up here because this is now kind of your protected swing, right? So I want to see. We did make a new high there. I don't know. Probably this one makes more sense, I guess. I don't know. I think I can go break even here. Let's just go break even. So we can't lose. Oh, so if you trade now on Apex, it counts as tomorrow. Yes, Trading for Science, it does. It does, in fact. We should get a little burst here. I think we get a little burst of energy here. ES about to push through the 35s. It's trying. So, yeah, I'd like to see a little push here. I mean, it's awfully close to us, but this market's moving slow. Want to see it kind of hold above the whole number, hold above the VWAP here, push into the 10s. I think if the ES can pop the 35 here, we get a little push. I mean, we could trust the trade and just move the stop. You could really move your stop to this swing here if you wanted to. That might be a little more logical, actually. 7 points into the red. It's probably more logical, but since we're not really, we're just kind of messing around here, we're going to go ahead and put it at break even here and see if it can go. Don't want to give anything back. Or I could lock in like 4 points here, and we could lock in one, $80. Does that make more sense to do? Yeah, it's Tennessee Rob. We didn't get to stream today, so we figured we'd just jump on here for a few minutes. We're not going to stay on long. Jump on here for just a little, whatever you want to call it, late evening sesh for a little sesh. A little trading sesh. I don't know. It sounds dirty. No. Oh, come on. Really? You want more. It wants more. Come on. Bounce off the VWAP here. Get going. This is just an eval, guys, so Yeah, how'd you guys do today? Did anybody make money today? I saw that Husk, he was green, or at least once I stopped watching him. I think he had already put the funded accounts away, green on those 50 or 60 or whatever it was. I don't know exactly. Tim was green too. Let's go. 270, Trev. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get to see Tim at all. I did pull a Husk up occasionally while I was at the at Busch Gardens. I think Tim was gone by the time I actually pulled up Husk. So 510 on eval. Let's go. 2600 on practice. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to take one off kind of deal. And just for a couple of points. And then we'll try to see if we can let this other one kind of run. If it stops us here. It may not. It's only one tick away. Alpine took a beating. Oh, did he? Emmanuel, I just wanted to jump on here and remind everybody that the Apex sale ends tonight in Bulenox as well. Trader Oracle, how's it going? I know Oracle probably killed it today. He probably killed it. So we took one off there, but didn't give me any profits. That's weird. Normally it shows closed profit. We took that off for just 2 points, but it doesn't show any closed profit. Oh, actually, it doesn't show any open or closed profit. That's weird. What's going on there? No. I guess it helps if I'm on the right account. You guys didn't see that. $45. There we go. Yeah, just reminding everybody about the sales that are ending tonight. Bulenox, 90% off ends tonight. Apex, 80% off ends tonight as well. So we just figure we jump on. We got that itch. I know Ali Calca. Oracle's killing it. I got to get back. I wanted to dedicate one account to Oracle's Oracle stream and take the trades that his indicators call out there on the stream. But yeah, Tennessee Rob, they closed the Discord. I haven't been on there in a minute anyway. I don't really participate, but they did close the Discord for whatever reason. Which, listen. Let's be honest. I mean, do prop firms really even need a Discord? The answer is really no. Does it benefit them in any way? Probably not. So, probably not. Oracle, I still plan on coming to Texas. I think it's in November. October, late October, early November. I don't know when the Georgia-Texas game is. I need to look it up and see. When is that? We'll be coming to Austin. I don't even know I can't remember where you live. I thought you lived near Dallas. I could be wrong. UGA versus Texas 2024. Where in the world? Where is this? November the 16th. No, wait. Yeah, November the 16th. Looks like. I think it's November the 16th. Go Dogs. That's right. It's going to be a good game. I mean, win, lose, or draw. I don't really care. It's just going to be fun. I mean, obviously I prefer to win, but the trip is just fun. So, go somewhere new, see a new game. Austin and Houston is a go-to place. Yeah, I've never been to either. I've never been to any part of Texas, so it'll be fun. We might get stopped here. Got to hold the 699. We're only 1 point off from getting stopped there. You've been losing 300 today, Jerome. That sucks, but at least you're keeping it reasonable, right? $300 is nothing. Keeping it reasonable. I would assume that's probably your personal loss limit. $300 sounds about right. No, trading for science. Jerome doesn't always have the inside information there, you know. He's got to do the same as us. He's got to enter the market at his own risk. And then he's got to come out with the right color tie on to make the market go in his direction. But he doesn't know beforehand what tie is needed. So, yeah, that's smart. And sticking to it, right, Jerome? That's it's one thing to have a personal daily loss limit of $300, but actually sticking to it, I have a hard time with that too. Have you guys saw Kid Poker hanging out anywhere recently? Anybody saw Kid Poker? Because he had a tough week last night and said he was quitting. So I'm just curious if anyone's seen him. Oh, you gave back all your profits the last 5? That sucks, Gabor. I like to keep mine at like $300 or $400. But to be honest with you, it's tough to stick to. If I see another setup, I'm probably going to just blast it. So we probably just blast it. Oh, the trailing stop froze. That sucks. Setups using our order blocks with FVGs. The strategy is not just working at the moment. Yeah, Jerome, I don't know. I love the inversion setups. There was one nice inversion setup. I like to watch. Obviously, you guys know, if you're here, you know I trade inversions. But one of the things I like to watch is, like, if the ES is at a key level. You know, like, is it at support that Mancini's called out? And then I see a nice IFVG off that level, you know. There was one that was decent enough. Where was that at? It was somewhere in here. Oh, down here, yeah. Like this one here. Not a huge one, though. That was like probably 30-second chart. It probably was cleaner. No, actually, where was that at? I think it was here. Yeah, it probably was here. Yep, this is it. It was on the 2-minute. I think it was a singular gap on the 2-minute from earlier. Right here. This gap right here. So ES was at that key level. We broke up, closed above here, and then had a nice little, I mean, not a huge winner by any stretch, but 20 points. That was a pretty clean little setup there from earlier. ES was at I didn't take that, but I was in Husk chat, and Husk took it. He did take it for a little winner. All right, Trade for Science, we'll see you. 500 is your tilt level. I don't blame you. Let's get back to the 1 minute. Still not stopped out yet. Interesting enough. Might get me here. We're only a couple of ticks away, so. All right, stop me out. Well, that's going to do it for me, guys. Short stream, but I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys a little something. So, locking down $50. Let's go, $50. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We'll be back live 9:15 a.m. tomorrow. Just remember, the sale's in tonight. Pick up the accounts. Coupon code MM on Bulenox, 90% off, and then 80% off on APEX. Coupon code MYTH. So, all that's going to end tonight. We don't know what we'll get tomorrow. You guys have a good night now. We'll see you guys tomorrow.